Clippers win a thriller, 106-102. Stay tuned for videos and interviews to follow.
It's fun to watch them play because they're so young for the most part. They're just running around and spreading the floor, and they're playing so free because, you know, their whole theory is get it tight and make the team that should win tight. You know, and it's working for the most part.
You talked about needing to start better defensively. That didn't really happen, but when you end defensively, is it?
Yeah, if I had to choose, I guess I would pick that. I would like to start the first quarter great and the fourth quarter great. In the middles, I could get away with it, you know. But that was great, and especially against them, the way they spaced the floor, I thought defensively we really turned it up.
Doc,
you know, JJ, our offensive player, had 3 charges today, so that's terrific.
Doc, what impressed you the most about the performance of the team in the end and execution?
Down the stretch, it was good. You know, we scored and we got fouled, but I think we can do things a little better.
What do you think about Jamal Crawford?
He was up and down, you know, but he's starting to get it. You know, he went on a little stretch where he's struggling, but you can see him coming out of it now. I'm trying to convince them that the way you get the ball is with your defense. You know, and when we get multiple stops, we score a lot of points. When we don't, we have to deal with that.
Do you think this has anything to do with getting guys more rest and what you're talking about the past couple weeks of practice?
I have no idea. I think more it has to do with we haven't had a practice in a month, you know, so it feels like it, and so you have slippage.
How do you know, as a head coach, how do you know how far to push your guys when they need a break or when? You
really don't. You go by your eyes. You go by, you know, we have our own internal stats that we try to keep, but it's a guessing game. I mean, it's so individual. It really is, you know, and I probably learned that in Boston because I had older players, and, you know, Kevin, he had this minute in a row thing. If he went over a certain amount of minutes in a row, he couldn't recover back. Even if you got him 20 minutes rest in a row, it was too late once he went over. Paul, you can play for 50 minutes. You know, they're the same age. You know, it's so individual in how they handle it.
Shoot around. We've had a lot of walkthroughs in a hotel or just meeting here like we did today. So the schedule, yeah, it absolutely affects you because there's slippage. There's slippage on both ends. Your execution isn't sharp. It happens.
We haven't had time to practice. You know, I mean, we don't have 2 days between games this entire month.
So when you looked at the stretch, did you just say, like, we just have to get through it?
Yeah, you got to get through it. Because, like I say, every time we do this, the other team's not feeling sorry for us. You know, everybody's gunning for us anyway, and especially when you're coming off back-to-backs and you had it tough, teams want to kick you while you're down, rightfully so. So we just got to keep finding a way and using everybody.
Was it almost a sigh of relief to be able to go to the line that much? I know it's been something that's been kind of frustrating not to get back to the line. You get 6 points late. Was it kind of like, all right?
Yeah, that was huge. That was huge. To get into the bonus early, get to the free throw line, those are easy buckets where you don't have to work as hard and stuff like that. And that's big to actually get there.
Chris, can you talk about the energy factor, you know, seeing how this is a back-to-back and then you have other games. What's the energy level like with you guys?
You know, it was there in spurts tonight. I don't think we really thought about the fact that we played last night, which was a good thing. But we still got to keep making it a collective effort. You know, we got to try to put it all together. Some nights the bench will play well, some nights the starters will play well, and I think it would just be dangerous when we all put it together.
What is the outlook as you go on this road trip? You're facing some tough teams. What will that say about the?
You gotta take it one game at a time. It's tough. Going to San Antonio, always a tough place to play. They've had a couple tough games lately, and you know that's the same old San Antonio. They're not gonna beat themselves. We gotta go out there and try to beat them. Yeah, just try to will us there. You know, lately in some games, been a little bit passive and just try to keep my foot on the gas, keep being aggressive. And, that's the way you get to the free throw line and get some easy baskets.
All right, thanks, guys.
Like, you had 10 points against this team last Saturday. What are you able to do differently tonight, Terry? Assert yourself.
I was just, you know, made some shots. Our offense was flowing better. Got some easy shots, and was a little bit more aggressive.
Blake, can you talk about the passion of the team to grind this one out in the end and to come out victorious?
It's a good win. You know, even coming out and playing the the way we did. We didn't feel like we played very well, you know, at all. But you know, these games are they're all about coming out with a W, especially coming off a tough one last night and traveling. Now we're about to go right back out on the road, so we'll take it. And I love the fight we had down the stretch.
Talk about the energy factor that you guys had to deal with. How was the energy level?
Well, I mean, it wasn't great, but I mean, every team plays off back-to-backs. You know, saying that back-to-back is always a mental game, and I thought we did a good job mentally. Like I said, coming down the stretch, getting stops, getting scores, and taking care of the ball like we need to.
Talk about the measurement of the team going against teams like San Antonio, Atlanta. I mean, that's going to be a real challenge, huh? You guys had a successful road trip last time. What are your outlook going this?
For this trip, I mean, you know, again, two tough teams. The Spurs at home, no matter who's playing for them or not, are always tough. So, you know, going on the road, especially the third and fourth game, and then 4 and 5 nights is tough. So we really gotta be together. I think defensively we need to be much better than we were tonight, and find that energy from somewhere.